He had to be watching our video, guys. That's crazy. Emoni Bates is really watching the channel and trying to prove us wrong. It seemed like he watched the video, heard everything I critiqued him on, and was like, all right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do all the stuff you said that I can't do. But overall and all in all, it just straight up sucks that the NBA Summer League is done. Oh man, mama, there goes that, man. The NBA Summer League is officially over. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, this was the best summer league I personally have ever witnessed. Now, you're entitled to your own opinion, but this one, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was all the young rookies, young phenoms. It was awesome. From Wembanyama scoring 2 points to 30 points. From the Thompson twins, they looked amazing. Unfortunately, a man got hurt, but Asar Thompson, he played out of his mind. We're going to talk all about him as well in this video, so stay tuned for that. Scoot Henderson as well. He looked good. Brandon Miller, he turned it on later, and there's so many other players that have fantastic summer leagues. And oh yeah, what about this? I know Jabari Smith's not a rookie, but he had 2 30 balls, and they was like, yeah, we've seen enough, and they just benched him. Or not benched him, that's the wrong terminology. It's the same thing with Wembanyama. They shut him down, my bad. They shut him down. Who else am I missing? Oh yeah, Cam Whitmore. That dude was balling out in the summer league. And whoa. Hold on. I already know what some of you got to say. Matt, did you forget about him? And no, I didn't. I'll say the best for last. Emoni Bates. Whoo, man, I have been critiquing him extremely hard in this summer league, and we made a video on him yesterday, and I said, hey, if y'all want to see me come back and talk about him after the championship, we'll evaluate and analyze his performance. We'll do that, and here we are. And I'm going to say this up front. I got a lot of great things to say about Emoni, and he impressed me a lot in last night's championship game. We're going to talk all about it. I feel like I haven't done an intro on the channel in like over a month, but it's relatively simple. I don't want to bore you with that. If you like the content, consider joining our community. We'd love to have you here. If you don't like the content, you hate my takes, well then, don't subscribe. It is what it is. It ain't no big deal whatsoever. We're just a bunch of girls and guys that love to talk about sports, and the best part about our channel is we all got different opinions. I say we check on this comment though. 2 days ago, I made a video where I was just raving on Asar Thompson, how much I loved his game. And Rainbow Baby Blog, what about that name? I like that. Very unique, said this. And oh yeah, to give you some context in that video, I was like, hey, we're going to end it here. I could rant about him for 30 minutes. And Rainbow Baby stated, I would love to hear you rant for 30 minutes about how good he is. Good to know it's not just our Detroit biased fans or the Pistons that think this kid looks weirdly great. Hey man, I'll leave it at this. I thought Asar Thompson was one of, if not the best players in all of the summer league. And you're going to have these casuals that run to the comment section and say, whoa, Matt, there's other guys that were averaging way more points than him. Listen here, you chump. You obviously never played basketball. There's way more to this game than scoring points. Asar Thompson stuffed the stat sheet. He's great at everything, and that's why I would love to have this kid. And I'd argue and say at this point in time, just based off the summer league, and this is an overreaction, but he's right behind Wembanyama. Let me put it this way. If I had to do a redraft based off of the Summer League, I'd have, of course, you got to have Wembanyama at 1 just based off of potential alone. But at number 2, I'd have took Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson in the Summer League looked better than Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller, and I don't even think it's close. Check out this comment, though. Detroit basketball. Salute to the love for our teams in the mitten. Love your videos. Keep going. And yes, Asar is the wing we needed because I'll admit, I wanted Cam, but he's extremely raw, and we needed more of an impact. Really like that comment. And by the way, any Detroit fans, y'all listen to Baby Tron? Let me know. That's probably right now my favorite rapper. Been listening to him for 2 years, and if you haven't heard of Baby Tron, well, I'm putting you on. Babytron's from Detroit, and he labels himself as the Prince of the Mitten, so that's why I just thought of that, because in this comment, they said the Mitten. And by the way, Detroit fans, could you please inform me, or people that know this, let me know in the comment section, what does Mitten mean? What is that referencing? I know it has something to do with Detroit, I just don't know exactly. Outside of all of that, though, I say we get straight into it. Let's talk about this championship game. Well, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta bring this up, because I know nobody else is. The point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers Summer League team, Sam Harrell, that dude can play. I can't believe nobody's talking about him, but he just quietly dropped a 27 ball on 8 for 14 shooting. He is the definition of a three-point sniper. Every single three-pointer he took, not just in the championship game, but in the entire Summer League, I thought it was going in. There's got to be a spot for him somewhere in this league. I ain't even saying he's got to be some 6th man, but he could be some 9th or 10th man. The dude can snipe, man. The dude can snipe, and there's always room for shooters in the NBA. Trust me. I really like his performance, and I thought this dude was just arguably unstoppable. Isaiah Mobley. 12 for 20, 1 for 2 on threes. I don't even know why he's shooting threes. I think he just got bored and was like, F it, I'm a ball out anyways, and had 28 points. Man, oh man, Isaiah Mobley and Sam Merrill, they played out of their minds. And last but not least, Emoni Bates. 6 for 13 from the overall field, 2 for 6 on threes, 5 rebounds, and whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see that? 4 assists? To put that in perspective, heading into this game, he only had 5 in 4, no, not 4 games, 5 in 5 games. And in one game alone, he had 4? That's what I'm talking about, Emoni. That's what I like to see. And to top it off, he had 19 points. Now I know your bozos are going to look at this and go, well, Matt, he was 6 for 13. That's under 50%. That's not even that good. And yes, it doesn't look that good on paper, but I love the way he played the game. I said it before, I said it again. I don't even really care about these numbers in the Summer League. They give us a perspective and they're fun to talk about. I'm looking to see how your overall game feels and it looks. What did I say in yesterday's video? What did I say? Emoni Bates, he can only shoot. That's all he's doing. He's not driving. He's not slashing. He's not creating plays. He's not passing. He's not doing any of that. He's not playing defense. He just wants to shoot the ball. I ain't gonna lie. I think Emoni Bates watched that video before that game. He had to be watching our video, guys. That's crazy. Emoni Bates is really watching the channel and trying to prove us wrong. Or not us wrong, but he's trying to prove me wrong, and he did that. It seemed like he watched the video, heard everything I critiqued him on, and was like, all right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do all the stuff you said that I can't do. What did he do in last night's game? Played better defense. He attacked more. He passed more. He did everything I said he couldn't do or wouldn't do. In last night's game, to me at least, he looked like an NBA starter. And the crazy part is he didn't even have some outstanding shooting night. It wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't good. He was just all right from the field, but he did a lot of other great things that I loved, and it's what I wanted to see all along. If he plays like that and he continues to play like that, oh yeah, there's going to be a spot for him in this league. And I'm not talking about a 6-man spot. I'm talking about a starting position. Because he's got the size and he's got the jump shot. He just needs to work on some little things like defense, more playmaking, more slashing, more driving. And I will say this, I thought about it when I was watching last night's game. Maybe I have been a little bit too harsh on him. But, and I have a big but, it's the same thing with my friends. It's the same thing with myself. If I'm really harsh on you, it's because I know you got more in the tank. That's why I've been so hard on Emoni. It's the same thing if you played high school sports or you currently play high school sports. If the coach is always yelling at you, yeah, you may not like it, but that's because he sees potential. He sees more. The only real time you need to worry in this life is when your coach or a certain person quits yelling at you. You know why? That means they've given up. Just something for your train of thought there, because if I thought Emoni Bates couldn't be any better, we wouldn't be sitting up here talking about him. And no, I'm not going to sit up here and apologize for being that harsh on him, because I know he can do more, and I think you'd appreciate me being harsh on him and not giving him a pass. I'm harsh on myself, I'm harsh on my brother, I'm harsh on all my friends. I expect greatness out of everybody around me. And I also expect greatness out of Emoni Bates. And what I saw last night was flashes of greatness, and it's good things to come. On the other side of the ball for the Rockets, Cam Whitmore, well, he didn't really have a good game, so there's nothing to say there. I'm not going to knock him too much just due to the fact that he was arguably one of the best players in the entire Summer League. So just because he didn't have a great shooting night, I get a benefit of the doubt. It is what it is. But overall, if I had a great Emoni Bates performance last night, I'm going to give him an A. The only way he could have played any better is if he started hitting all of his shots. He played good, man. He played good, and this sucks because now we literally have no sports to watch for the next 5 to 6 weeks. Nothing. There's nothing going on whatsoever. Unless you like watching golf or baseball, maybe that's your thing. That's cool, but for me, no. And don't even get me started on the WNBA. You know what they need to do? They need to go make me a sandwich. They need to shut the entire WNBA down because it's losing money, nobody cares, and they need to make me a sandwich. How about that? Make me a sandwich, but on a serious note. Oh yeah, by the way, let me clarify this. If you're one of these people that are going to get offended by that, dude, it's 2023. Can we not have jokes anymore? Me telling a WNBA player to make me a sandwich is obviously a joke. I just need to throw that in there. So if you honestly get offended by that, I don't even know what to tell you. This ain't the channel for you. I shouldn't even have to state that it's a joke. That should just be common knowledge. But overall and all in all, it just straight up sucks that the NBA Summer League is done. It was fun while it lasted. Let me know your biggest takeaway from the NBA Summer League. Here's my biggest takeaway. The Thompson twins are the real deal. That is my biggest takeaway, and I'm comfortable saying that. Let me know your thoughts down below. But